going to be a title contender in the very, and when he winds up, it's from the backyard.
And welcome to Continental Championship Wrestling. Bob Smith, Ryan North with you. Ben Masters still out on assignment.
Thank God.
What? Pure goodness, 400 pounds, the DOG.
Well, technically he's 473. He had one of them. He stopped at a buffet a few times.
Oh, okay. Wonder where my invite was.
I don't know, but we are not at Center Stage. We're at the crossing of the creek, are we not, Bob?
That's right, the crossing at Big Creek in Dothan, Alabama, where you'll be able to see us Saturday, April 4th. Tickets available. Go to facebook.com/Continental Championship Wrestling for more information. And we'll have more information on the matches you can expect to see there a little bit later in this program. But pure goodness is a little bit, I wonder if he's feeling a little bit liberated after what happened last week on this program. A triple threat match between himself, Disturbed, and Michael Judas.
Well, why would he be liberated? He lost that match, Bob.
Well, he no longer has you.
That's actually a good thing for me.
It's an amazing thing for pure goodness to not have to deal with you anymore.
You know what? I made that guy, okay?
He's now saying that Wrestle America and Continental Championship Wrestling is now rated PG.
Oh.
So it'll be interesting to see what Continental Championship, the landscape of Continental Championship Wrestling would be without pure goodness having anyone weighing him down.
Weighing, man, he already weighs enough. Who's weighing him down? If anything, I was lifting him up.
Okay, yeah. You lifting him up?
I mean, one fat roll with another, but that's about it.
Stop it.
Stop what? You're unbelievable.
Well, on his way to the ring is the current reigning Bulletproof Champion, Dominique Stuckey, Mr. Wrestle America.
Oh, my God. Here's someone who weighs more than pure goodness just because of his ego.
Ego has weight?
With him, yes. Have you not seen his neuroses?
I was about to say, if Ego has weight, then you would break the scale.
Man, I'm like a good 150 pounds, okay? Up by 2. This guy right here.
150 pounds of what, though?
This guy, his ego is 600 pounds. I can't wait. You know what? Although I don't like goodness, I hope he destroys this kid.
Definitely going to be a challenge for Dominique Stuckey, who is a crowd favorite no matter where we go. I know in his first trip to Dothan, Alabama, really caught the crowd off guard.
What, did he wash his tights?
At least he has tights.
Well, I mean, men usually do wear tights. You know, like the Mel Brooks movie.
I know.
Yeah.
I get the reference.
Must be a Spaceballs fan.
No.
No? No Mel Brooks movies at all? That's what's wrong with you, Bob. You got no sense of humor. You like this sourpuss in the middle of the ring right there.
Around you, you suck the humor out of anything.
Whatever.
We are now underway in pure goodness, wanting to make sure Dominique knows who he is in case he didn't know.
And just to let you know that we don't condone getting that close to anyone because of the coronavirus that's been going around. I don't know if it's still going around at this time, but
I think he may have blown out the hearing of Dominic Stuckey yelling in his face like that.
Well, he only gets that loud when he's ready to fight or when he's about ready to fight the buffet table. That's about it.
Who wins? Goodness or the buffet table?
The owners of the buffet because they sell out.
Well, if it's a buffet, wouldn't that mean they lost?
No, because there's a weight limit to what they serve. It's not all you can eat. You would think he would go to all you can eat, but he keeps ordering buffets so he can keep getting more and more and more.
Dominique trying to figure out the best mode of attack here against that 400 pounds of pure goodness, which you say is more closer to 500 now. That's your estimate.
I honest to God, I know the right way to beat pure goodness, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, well, two forearm shots had no effect, and a clubbing blow from Goodness sent Stuckey down to the mat.
Stuckey is not going to knock this guy off. Like, I mean, this is not going to be like, it's 400 pounds versus 159 pounds, maybe 200 at most. But here we go. Good God, did you?
Jeez.
Bob, did you see that?
I saw that.
I almost thought you were as blind as Larry Brock right there.
Oh, now driving all the air out of Dominique. It hurts just watching.
It would. The only thing that's keeping Dominic alive is his ego. That's about it. Great athlete. I will not take that away from Dominic Stuckey. A great athlete, but way in over his head. As you can see, the screams like a little girl.
Just applying pressure to that lower back.
Oh, he tried.
Goodness is not a massage therapist or a physical therapist. Oh, but he sure does know how to apply some pressure to that back.
How do you not know that he isn't any of those things?
Can you imagine being on the table and him showing up?
I get nervous anytime he goes near a table, okay? That's just it right there. If you said, I bet you he would win more matches if you said the prize was food.
You definitely buy a lot of food with the purse that you get for winning a match here in Continental. So that should be good incentive to win.
No, he doesn't want money, though. He wants food.
You can buy the food.
Yeah, but it's not the same. He wants the food made for him, ready right there. He doesn't have to worry about exchanging cash. He just wants the food.
Well, we'll have to work something out with catering.
There's catering? Where have I been?
You miss a few weeks and you miss out on a lot.
Right there, pure goodness right there, showing his strength.
He's got Dominique by the hair.
He outweighs him. What do you expect?
There's no excuse to grab a man by the hair when you overweigh him.
Look, Dominique Stuckey to pure goodness right now is a little booger. That's what he is.
That's an analogy there.
Let me look at him. It's a little booger hanging out.
Dominique Stuckey screaming out in pain, trying to reach for the ropes. Larry Brock was standing there and making sure that Dominique didn't want to give up, but Dominique's just not going to give up.
I told you earlier, he's not going to give up. He will never give up because of his ego. He does not want to look like he's a weak person, and I will give him that as a positive. That's a good thing for him, but he needs to know that he doesn't need to prove anything to these people.
Now still just applying more pressure to that lower back. Oh.
And you said he didn't know anything about massage therapy.
It's not good pressure.
He's a chiropractor. He's popping that spine, buddy.
Dominique may be out one more time. This is over, but Dominique keeps the arm from going down.
See, and that's because he put him in the right position to pop that spine just right, and Dominique got that second win.
The Bulletproof champion able to get some separation from Pure Goodness. Oh, but just that elbow shot right back to the lower back.
You can't say you didn't like that.
Are you regretting now not having Goodness no longer as a North Star?
No, I still. Why would I regret it? Why would I regret it? Like, it's plain and simple as that. He's finally showing his true colors and everything else. Now, granted, he's beating up a guy that's half his weight.
Goodness, with Dominique in that corner, now shots to the midsection. Oh, driving that shoulder into the midsection, just driving all that air out of the chest of Dominique. Larry Brock trying to get him out of the corner, but what's Larry Brock going to be able to do? Well, shoots Dominique off into the corner. Look out. Here comes that freight train, but Dominique able to roll out of the way. Nobody home for Pure Goodness. Now Dom comes charging in, just raining down shots to the midsection. Dom off the ropes, splash into the corner. Dom again off the ropes with another splash into the corner. Third time's the charm. Oh, it hits him again. But Goodness still on his feet. What does Dominique have to do to take the big man down? Pulls himself up to the top rope. Going for that guillotine leg drop, and he hits it.
That put him down right there. And you said he wasn't going to go down.
Pure Goodness is down now. Dominique trying to roll him over. He's got him over to count 1, 2, and oh my. Pure Goodness just powered out of it.
Because he works out. He works out. He's not just because he's
Wait a minute.
big.
Now, wait a minute.
What?
Mike Payne, what is he doing coming out here?
Whatever he wants to do.
He's not supposed to be on this program. He's supposed to be here next week. Dominique off that middle rope, caught by Mike Payne. Ref's calling for the bell. Oh! Drops Dominique.
You know what he's doing? You know what he's doing, Bob? He's making a statement for later on tonight.
Mike Payne, what is he doing coming out here helping Pure Goodness? I don't think Pure Goodness I don't think he likes that Mike Payne interfered.
Well, we saw last week he didn't like it either.
He didn't ask for the help. He didn't want the help.
He didn't do it for Goodness.
So now Mike Payne is leaving on his own accord, but Pure Goodness gets disqualified for interference by Mike Payne. Dominique will maintain his Bulletproof championship. Now what's Goodness doing? Well, there you go. Goodness actually raising the arm of Dominique. Dominique is almost in shock about what happened, but nevertheless.
Yeah, but you know what? He didn't get the win clean. He got a tainted win right there, okay? I don't care what anyone says.
Dominique Stuckey, Mr. Wrestle America, still the Bulletproof champion. He will also be a part of the Rumble coming up here in a couple of weeks. Will he be able to win the Rumble and go after the Wrestle America title and become Mr. Double-Double himself?
Oh, my goodness. No, I hope not. Please, God, I hope not.
More action to come here on Continental Championship Wrestling. Dominique Stuckey, winner by disqualification. It's still your Bulletproof champion.
Speaking of the queen of Barnesville and of Russell America, we've got Simon Sermon here, and you need to bow down, Bob, okay? Bow down like you normally would.
Why do I need to bow down to Simon Sermon?
Because Simon is the queen.
I mean,
he's even helping Santa. Santa is even kissing the queen.
He just offered a hand to the timekeeper.
That's Santa. What are you talking about? That's Santa.
Ridiculous.
Santa even appreciates the queen.
It's not Santa.
Yes, it is. He just didn't have the red suit because they're in Alabama, and he doesn't roll tide.
There's a gift for Simon. What?
Yeah, look, Larry Brock's trying to kiss up to the queen too. Why not?
The people here in Dothan, Alabama do not appreciate royalty, apparently.
Yeah. It's Alabama. What do you expect?
Well, they don't appreciate fake royalty.
He's not fake.
He's a queen in his own mind.
That person with no teeth almost bit his hand.
You bite the hand that feeds? Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Must be a Georgia fan.
No love for the queen in Dothan, Alabama.
I don't get it. I do not get it. These people need to be on their feet. They need to follow the example of Santa up there on stage and bow down to the queen.
I got a chance to talk to the queen right before this show, and he was very excited because he was on the billboards in Dothan, Alabama. Everyone in Dothan was made aware of the queen's coming to Dothan, Alabama.
Yes, because when royalty enters Alabama, that's something else. The only time it gets special is when, who's the head coach of the Roll Tide people, stupid people?
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, thank you. Whenever Nick Saban's there, the people flock to that place.
Are you trying to say that Nick Saban and the Queen Simon Sermon have the same level of popularity?
Good God, yes. That's what royalty does to you.
I think there's a lot of Alabama fans that would disagree with that.
No, they actually say Roll Tide to that. They will scream, Roll Tide, Roll Tide, Roll Tide.
Oh.
See, they're cheering, they're cheering.
You think Simon is a Roll Tide fan?
No, he hates Alabama. That's why he needs to be their queen to rectify the situation that is there.
So he's War Eagle.
He doesn't like Alabama or Auburn, okay? He's more of a Florida fan.
Okay. He likes playing around in the swamp.
Whatever floats anyone's boat.
Well, this matchup is against Cowboy Dennis Kale, and for weeks now, Simon Sermon has been posting messages on Facebook talking about the various elements that Dennis Kale has had to deal with, not only in his career but in his life. As I don't know what he's doing with that gift that's been laying there for him. But things really took a turn when at a recent Wrestle America show, Simon Sermon decided to take action against the one and only Ben Masters.
These scissors are an instrument of respect. They will cut away the disrespect that I've been getting from you people and from the folks that run this organization like that old donkey right there. They keep bleeping me every time I say the Papa word, but Dennis Kale, January 25th, your time is coming. It is time to put the horse down to the glue factory, if you know what I mean. So Ben Masters, you are a particular source. You're a particular source of disrespect. You were doing those posters and you were putting that woman on there instead of me. You had mentioned my name, but you wouldn't have my picture on there, and you put all those people that were non-wrestlers. In fact, you brought some nobody out here for me tonight to wrestle. Yeah, Xander Ramon. I noticed that you're always wearing, like, what would you call these? Vintage antique ties. Like, where does that come from?
My dad gave me this tie.
Your dad gave you that tie?
My deceased father gave me this tie. We wore it for a holiday because this is a pretty big event here.
So, your dead father, I don't want it.
Don't talk about my father.
So here we are disrespecting me again. You know what, Ben Masters? Your problem, Ben Masters, is you don't understand respect. Your dad's tie, your dead daddy's tie, your dead daddy's tie. Is that correct?
My dad's tie, you let go of it now.
Some respect. Let me explain something to you about gifts that are given and gifts that are taken away. Those boots I wear when I come to the ring to wrestle, they were given to me 32 years ago by him, and I still wear them. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you something. I got a Queen's lunch for you back there. It's called a dill pickle, but I'm scared you won't eat it. I'm scared you'll do something else with it. You bring whatever you want to, son. It'll just be one more y'all push where the sun don't shine. You won't have to worry about getting the colonoscopy, buddy. And I tell you something else, Simon. Anybody in here that wants to come to Dothan, Alabama to see me kick your rear end, I'll buy your ticket. Call the ticket office. I'll buy it. But Simon, hey, don't worry about it. Back up a minute. Back up a minute. Get your jacket. Get your jacket. Back up a minute. Hold this, please. Sweetie pie, come on to daddy. Let me give you some. Baby, come on and get you some. Just come on and get. Oh, I forgot. Come get you some. Come on, baby.
Well, now the time for talk is done. As you see, Cowboy Dennis Kale being accompanied to ringside by Jivin' Jerry Stubbs. These two used to be enemies, but decided that they're much better off as friends somehow, and are now joined forces back together. Dennis said that he would go back to in-ring competition as long as Jerry would agree to be his manager, and that's what's happened. But just for weeks, Simon Sermon posting all these messages on Facebook claiming to have access to all these medical records, talking about all the issues that Dennis Kale is going through. Just disrespectful, sharing all of that.
How is it disrespectful? The public needs to know.
They don't need to know.
Yes, they do. Look.
Have you ever heard of HIPAA laws?
What? Look, the Queen is doing a service for people, okay? When people need to know about what's actually happening with this old Yeller that needs to be put down, and this is what's going to happen. During this match, old Yeller is going to be down. He's going to be put down. But they need to know what's really going on with this guy.
Well, Dennis Kale has the scepter.
If we're telling our public officials they need to release their taxes, he needs to let people know how he actually feels.
We have no business knowing any of that.
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
What is?
Oh my!
I think he just knighted her.
He has no authority to do that. He is a cowboy. He's not a queen. Although the village people would like what he's got.
How many trips to the YMCA have you taken?
Not many. They don't like me over there.
Oh, so you're not in the Navy?
I'm an Army guy.
That's all the references I know to village people.
Yeah. If Ben was here, he could shoot off 20 more. Thank God he's not.
I think he tried out to be the policeman at one time.
Now we got the village people right there. What are you talking about?
They're trying to get some fans at ringside brought a gift for Simon Sermon, and Simon's refusing to open it.
It's probably tainted cookies.
Well, it's not a gift for you.
Wait, what?
You know what? I see what he's dealing with out here. He thinks he's going to get double teamed, and I have no doubt that he will get double teamed by these no-goods here. I'll tell you something, fella. I saw you on the internet talk about how sick he is and what you were going to do to him tonight. If you'll promise me you'll get it done, I'll stand out here in your corner. How about it?
All right, well, Colonel Robert Parker offering the services to Simon Sermon here tonight. All right, let's see. Do you want his services?
Can I have your attention, please? Colonel Parker, it is an absolute pleasure and an honor to have you here as my manager for the evening, if you will. The Queen really appreciates the assistance because let me tell you something. These two gentlemen right here, they need everything in their arsenal, including cheating, to get something over on me. Now, I've made you folks a promise, and here it is. Tonight, I will kill Dennis Kale in the ring.
I apologize for what he said.
What you apologizing for? You didn't do it. And you know what, son, let me explain something. You know why I got such a happy look on my face? Because me and this man right here have gone back to being the friends we always were. And Simon, hey, Queenie, I want to ask you something. With everything else I got going on in the world, do you think I'm really worried about you?
Someone brought a present here for Simon Sermon. Y'all brought a present.
Oh, I know it.
They brought you a present. Is that your name on it? That might help you. Put it on.
Hail to the Queen!
Hey, you know what? You know what he doesn't understand? There's a lot of things goes on that he just don't understand. I don't know where he come from, England, Antarctica, wherever. But Mr. Soundman, the reason we gonna beat him is because we are a team. So you know what? I think that you ought to play the Queen music that he'll understand what's fixing to happen to him right now.
Well,
Thanks for telling us.
well, Dennis Gale has requested for some music to be playing. Well, I recognize this music. It's jive talking. Oh, well, I guess we're going to get a little dance before the match from
Okay.
Jerry Stubbs and
Wait, are we
Dennis
sure
Gale.
we're not watching the Village People? We got a Queen, we got a Colonel, Confederate Colonel at that, we got a Cowboy.
Look at the moves for the Cowboy in those boots.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, busty move there, Ryan. Come on.
No.
Why not? Come on.
Because I don't look ridiculous. Like these people.
Well, wait, what is Simon doing?
Whatever he wants. He's fixing his knee pad.
Simon's got some of that knee pad.
Yeah, it's called a knee pad. Is the Queen not allowed to protect himself?
I'm sure there's something in that knee pad that's not supposed to be there.
Well, there's something in the ring that shouldn't be there either, and it's called the Cowboy Dennis
Oh,
Gale.
I thought you were going to say Larry Brock. He's the ref.
And unfortunately, he has some authority.
we are ready for. Look, Simon back to that knee pad.
He's fixing it. It's not where it's a little loose.
There's a lot of combustible elements in this match. You got Jerry Stubbs and Colonel Robert Parker on the outside. You got Simon Sermon and Dennis Kale on the inside.
Jerry Stubbs better watch out. That's a Confederate colonel. You don't mess with the colonel. You got real royalty here. You got a colonel and a queen teaming up versus a cowboy and some jive fool.
This match has been building for quite a while. And there goes Simon.
He said something derogatory to him. He had to get out. He's trying to keep his cool.
Vintage Simon Sermon.
No, vintage nothing, Michael Cole. This is not vintage. He was trying to keep his cool.
Well, Colonel Robert Parker wants Simon to get back into the ring and start the killing.
Yeah, he's gonna have him with the muskets and the cannons and, singing Dixie. That's what he does, right?
We actually I had a feeling that this was going to happen again. Simon Sermon again to the outside.
Are you not amused?
I'm not amused.
Okay, well, the queen is amused, okay? The queen can do whatever he wants.
And again, Colonel Robert Parker is telling him to get in there and start the killing. I don't think I've ever heard that out of a corner man before, start the killing.
Yeah, the first shot was made at Fort Sumter.
And
they're going to get it done.
Simon Sermon again, but this time almost walking into Jerry Stubbs.
You don't want to walk into him. Anyone who wears orange is just...
It's red.
Looks orange.
Colorblind too?
No, but apparently Jerry Stubbs is.
For all the talking Simon's doing, he's really wanting to keep his distance from Dennis Kale, but now we got a tie-up into the corner. And reversal now with Dennis now in the corner. Ref calling for a break. Simon wanted to do a clean break, but went for a punch, and it was blocked by Dennis. Yeah, clean break, all right.
Well, he knew Dennis was going to try it too, so that's why he did it first.
Oh, now Simon in the ropes. Simon says he's working on the killing.
He's trying to be merciful.
Oh, and now Simon's getting worked over. Dennis he's biting the hand. He's biting the hand of the queen. No one's going to want to kiss that. We can all clearly see that he bit you, Simon.
Why are you so mean to Simon?
Well, he kind of deserves it.
How? The queen doesn't deserve that. The queen deserves respect. And biting his hand, especially in today's society right now, with what we're going through, is not cool.
Oh, shot Simon into the ropes, and then that knee to the posterior of the queen. Oh. Simon's in pain. He's asking for help from the colonel. I don't think the colonel really knows what to do. Colonel Robert Parker out here saying that he would support Simon Sermon as long as Simon promises to fulfill the promise that he's made to these fans to kill Dennis Kale. Colonel Robert Parker getting a little frustrated with the queen. Did Dennis just apologize for hurting his rear end?
I just got to say one thing. If we know history or anything else like that, you've read Old Yeller, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know what happens at the end of the book / movie, and
are you calling Simon Sermon Old Yeller? Now,
no.
Look.
No. Now, see, look at that cheating. Look at that cheating.
Colonel Robert Parker now trying to point out to the ref what Jerry did. But blind Larry Brock obviously didn't see it because he's blind. Now Dennis working over Simon in the corner. I think Simon was asking for mercy, but instead takes shots to the midsection. No mercy out of the Cowboy.
Which is just messed up to me. I cannot stomach this.
Oh, and a rake to the eyes. Would you give someone mercy that has been going all over social media and talking about you the way that Simon Sermon is talking about Dennis Kale?
He's not spreading rumors. He's stating the truth.
So if I was to go on social media and start talking truth about you, you would show me mercy.
Yes, because all you would say is good things about me.
Okay. Well, look out. Dennis has got a hold of Simon Sermon, and he sends the Queen flying. Oh, Dennis drops the leg. Cover now. 1, 2. Oh, and the Queen kicks out.
God save the Queen.
Colonel Robert Parker yelling at Simon to get back up and fight. Oh, and his shoulder to the midsection. Oh, now what is Colonel Robert Parker doing?
Forearm exercises, that's what he's doing.
Oh, now that throat draped across the rope. Simon Sermon on top of Dennis Gale. Colonel Robert Parker holding him, and now here comes Jerry Stubbs. Now Simon, those shots to the midsection in the corner. Oh, and an elbow, followed by another to the top of the head, and a third. Now a wind-up sends Simon down. And again, just handing over Simon to Jerry Stubbs, choking across the ropes. And Larry Brock, you know, when you're blind, you can't see something like that happening. Oh, and a knee to the midsection now. Oh, Dennis sends off Simon. Colonel Robert Parker grabbed the leg of Simon. The Colonel wasn't paying attention. Oh, another atomic drop. A club to the back of the neck. Now sweeping the leg of Simon Sermon. Now what is Dennis doing? Dennis rolling him up. Cover, 1, 2, and Dennis got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Dennis pinned the Queen. Oh, wait a minute. Michael Patrick, Leo Bryant, the Dirty Blondes. What are they doing out here?
They're there to take out the garbage.
This was a setup from Colonel Robert Parker. Leo Bryan working over Jerry Stubbs and Michael Patrick. And the Queen with Dennis Gale in the ring. This is disgusting.
I told you. And even the Colonel told you they're going to kill him. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to kill him.
Now tying Dennis Gale up in the ropes. Oh, and look at Leo Brock raking away at the eyes of Jerry Stubbs. Now Michael Patrick pinning Dennis Gale into the corner. What do they have in mind here for Jerry Stubbs? What is Simon going to do? Simon's got lipstick. Come on now. No. Oh my, he's a legend.
In his own mind he is. He's made him look better.
He's putting lipstick all over the face of Jerry Stubbs.
Oh, he kissed him.
Oh, and he kissed him.
The Queen's kiss is worth everything.
Oh,
that is disgusting. That is uncalled for. That is disgusting. I cannot believe even you would slip that low and associate with him. That does not take place in professional wrestling.
I can't believe I came out here just to see him make a grandma out of Jerry Stubbs. I guarantee you, the days of Mr. Olympia. You remember that? Look over there. You're looking at your whining grandma over there on the other side. I'm going to tell you something. Dirty Blondes, they ain't done tonight. They're not done in Dothan taking care of business. I'm going to promise you this. This is not the last time you're going to see people humiliated by Colonel Parker and the Dirty Blondes. You did a fine job there, Queenie.
Thank you.
Kind of proud
Thank
of
you
you.
so much. Thank you. Long live the Queen.
I never seen a man take Jerry Stubbs, Mr. Olympia, and make him look just like my grandma.
Now, that is disgusting. Y'all need to get out of here. That is just disgusting.
Picture of that, baby. The winner of the match is Cowboy Dennis Kale.
I cannot believe. I'm so sorry, Jerry. I'm so sorry. There's no room in professional wrestling for Simon Sermon and stuff like this. This is not wrestling, Jerry. I know you're humiliated. I'm sorry on behalf of Continental Championship Wrestling that we even have him here.
I've never had anything like this happen. And be kissed by that freak. You know, that teased me off as much as anything else. But putting lipstick on me, hey, he ain't heard the last from me or him. Everybody thought maybe I was going to turn on you tonight. I knew you were. No, I'm not going to turn on you, but I'm going to kick his ass.
Dennis, you got the win, but I know you're not done with Simon Sermon.
Can I truthfully say what I want to say?
Okay, children, hold your ears, please.
Or can I put it in a sort of nicer, grayer area?
Let's try the gray area.
Blondes.
Robert behind it too.
I know it. Robert planned the whole thing, I bet you. Simon Sermon, y'all just got a new tag team that's going to be after y'all everywhere you go. And I got news for you. I hope all y'all like the name of what we're going to become. We're fixing to be the Pecker Wreckers.
Well, Simon Sermon and the Blondes with Colonel Robert Parker. This was definitely a setup, just despicable what they did to Jive and Jerry Stubbs here tonight. And now it's time for our main event. Gorgeous Jimmy Golden, the Tennessee stud Rod Fuller, being accompanied to the ring by Michaela Gale. There's a long story that started this. First, Michaela Gale and Colonel Robert Parker were to sing together at a show in Blakely, Georgia. And Colonel Robert Parker, his singing is a lot to be desired.
Man, don't besmirch him like that.
But then he decided to blame the singing on Michaela's microphone holding, which really makes a lot of sense. So the last time we were in Dothan, Alabama, they had a sing-off, and of course, Michaela Gale won that sing-off.
It was rigged.
But then there was some information that was revealed to Colonel Robert Parker and to the fans here in Dothan that involved Michaela.
I want to tell everyone y'all in here, she didn't tell you a story. In the state of Alabama, you can't be a wrestler and a promoter too. She is the promoter. You picked the wrong fight. Because she's just like her daddy. She can be hateful as fire. It's all rigged! It's all rigged is what it is. It's your mouth that got you into this, but I can tell you something else. She has told me she felt sorry for you. So she's going to make you a winner. She's, not me, going to pick her a tag team. And they're going to wrestle your tag team. And guess what? I'm not on that tag team. I'm not on that tag team. I like it. I know. You're going to love it. Because if there's any brotherly love, I got news for you. It's your brother, Ron Fuller, and Jimmy Golden is going to take on you and your Blondes. Tennessee stud and gorgeous Jimmy Golden, and they'll be managed by
my brother will do what I tell him and like it.
Well, that's how we set up to this match here.
I love it. Thank you very much, Dothan. Now, I'd like to have each and every one of his undivided attentions as I offer to you one of the greatest tag teams ever to walk the face of this earth, ladies and gentlemen. It's Leo O'Brien and Michael Patrick from Tampa, Florida. Put your hands together for the Dirty Blondes.
The Dirty Blondes got booked into this match by Michaela Gale, who was revealed to actually beat a promoter here in Continental Championship Wrestling due to some legalities with the state of Alabama. So now Jimmy Golden and Ron Fuller, the brother of Robert Parker, is going up against the Dirty Blondes.
So you mean to tell me that a Gale is a Gale and that the ego continues to be tripped?
If you excuse me 1 second, Colonel, Brian, and you stupid people of Dothan, Alabama, I gotta get something off my chest. I'm sorry, Colonel, I gotta get something off my chest. I hope you guys will bear with me real quick. This has been bugging me for months and months. Actually, to be honest with you, it's been bugging me for a few years now. Now, as you fans are well aware, each and every Continental show, you guys are, well, you're given a little bit of a treat before each event, right? Yeah, Michaela Gale here comes out and she sings for you people. She's good. She knows how to sing. She's good. She knows what she's doing, right? The same 3 songs. It's okay, though. They're beautiful songs. What I've got to do for you people is I can't really live with myself any longer if I don't get this off my chest. Michaela, for the last few years, I've been listening to you sing, and it's like an angelic choir. It's like the voice of an angel has come down from heaven to treat. What are you laughing at? I got to do this, Colonel. I got to get this off my mind.
Just confused.
But don't be confused. I got to do this. Michaela, just bear with me. Every time that you come out here and you sing before one of the Continental shows, I have a confession. I peek through the curtain, and I listen, and I watch, and I'm just mesmerized. Absolutely mesmerized. I mean, she's beautiful. Look at her. Wouldn't you be mesmerized too? I mean, just hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. What are you laughing at, Larry? I'm pouring my heart out here. Show some respect. As I was saying, I peek through the curtain, I listen, I watch, and I just can't help myself. Michaela, you put a trance on me. You put a curse on me, girl. And I think, man, I don't know. I don't know if I should say this in front of all these people, but I think I'm falling in love with you.
You? In love with me?
It's your voice. You're beautiful. And she's a Southern girl. Come on, man.
I tell you what, big boy. I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you tonight. It's a good one. You're going to like it. I tell you what. All right, close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes. Pucker up your lips. Come on, listen. Come on, I ain't got all day. Close your eyes. Pucker up your lips. Come on. Come on. Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you sure? You're ready for all this?
Well,
I told you, don't you?
Good night. Well, Michael Patrick, he spilled his heart out for Michaela, but Michaela wasn't interested, and Michael Patrick got laid out for it. You know, I got to give it to the man for wanting to put his heart out on his sleeve like that, but
she should have just ghosted him. I mean, that's worse than.
There's time and place, and now Simon Sermon. I guess he's coming out to help a fallen comrade. Maybe he's here to give mouth to mouth.
Oh Lord, the Queen is just concerned for the citizen.
I mean, Michael Patrick is out. Goes to show you, you don't share your feelings with a Gale.
I mean, at least he picked the right one, but I mean, at least a good-looking one.
Come on.
She's hot. I mean, don't tell my wife, but I don't blame him. But at the same time, it's just like she should have just ghosted him.
We still have a tag match scheduled here, but I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Simon's trying to give CPR. He's not dead, he's just knocked out. Now Simon's wanting to take the place, but the ref is saying no, that's not going to happen. He's not scheduled, so he's not going to be able to be in this match. Leo Bryant's going to have to go at it on his own.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, Michael Patrick decided that his love life was more important than the match. And now Jimmy Golden going after Leo Bryan. Oh!
Well, how is that fair?
Now Leo Bryan gets a right hand from Ron Fuller. A rake of the eyes from Jimmy Golden. Leo Bryan gets shot off the ropes in a double clothesline. Leo Bryan still has his jacket on. Oh, now that big boot in the corner as Colonel Robert Parker checking on Michael Patrick on the floor. This right now is a handicap match with Michael Patrick being laid out. Tag into Ron Fuller now. Oh, now sends Leo Bryan off the turnbuckle. I don't think Leo Bryan was expecting to have to go at this alone.
That's what women will do to you, man. Mess you up. Mess you up bad.
That's what a Gale will do to you. A Gale will mess you up if you're not careful.
No. Oh, come on!
Well, I knew Michael Patrick's love life was hit a road bump, but now I think Leo Bryan's just did too.
It's not fair.
Colonel Robert Parker is still pleading his case to allow someone to take his place, but the ref not listening to his plea. Oh, that was above the belt. That was the belt.
Of course it was.
Oh, not again.
Not again. Come on.
Oh.
What if he wants to have children one day?
We should have thought about that before the match.
It's not his fault he's got to do it alone.
Well, it takes, well, never mind.
Oh, looks like he got him up. It looks like he got him up.
Michael Patrick trying to like shake the cobwebs. He's definitely upset. Oh, and now this is really broken down here. Larry Brock trying to get some order here, but he takes a shot from Michael Patrick. Oh, now Michael Patrick laying the boots down to Jimmy Golden, and the ref's calling for the bell. Well, this match is going to end in disqualification. I'll look out now. Michael Patrick stalking Michaela Gale now. Come on now. Oh, and now Dennis Gale's back out.
Oh, God, the ugly Gale.
Oh, but now Michael Patrick, he just goes back into the ring, and the assault on Jimmy Golden. And Ron Fuller continues. But now Dennis Gale's coming back, and he's got the boot.
Of course.
Oh, and a shot to Leo Bryan. Oh, and now a shot to Michael Patrick.
Wasn't it bad enough he got hit by his daughter? Now he's getting hit by the other Gale?
And another boot shot to Michael Patrick, sending both the blondes to the outside.
Despicable.
Thank goodness Dennis Gale was here to protect his daughter.
What, she can handle her own? Did you see her hit him?
So the winners by disqualification will be Ron Fuller and Jimmy Golden.
Ugh.
Try to hold your excitement there, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, they were cheating the whole time. Did you not see it? Had a dang woman come and hit the guy who poured his heart out.
Well, she wasn't interested because he's dirty.
He's clean cut.
The tag team's the Dirty Blondes.
He did his highlights and everything properly this time. If anything, she's dirty. Especially being related to Old Yeller.
Well, in her debut as a manager, she'll get the victory as the Dirty Blondes get disqualified here. Maybe that's a lesson to Michael Patrick. Keep your feelings on the inside. I wonder if he'll still peek through the curtain when she performs at FanFest on May 16th.
I guess, why don't you ask him that? Why don't you ask him and see what he does to you?
I'll ask him.
Please do. Just, oh, God, that's just messed up.
Ron Fuller, Jimmy Golden victorious. We're out of time. Good night, everybody.